Hi, thanks for being here. My name is Bo, and today I'm going to take you through our project application. So our project is basically looking into Prince George County's finance. We are trying to make a data analysis application that look into PG County's spending. We provide some functionality for our users to compare data year by year and to see if there's a trends for their resources, their spending, what they spend the most on, and what are the efficiency of the spending. So one of the initial problem we have is the fetch data. So when we fetch the data without specifying the limit, it only returns 1,000 rows of data. We don't know that initially, and it took us a little while to figure that out, but once we figure out it's not that big of a problem. And then back end to front end, it's always a little bit trickier for us. We have problem merging codes. We're implementing different types of functionalities, but it achieves the same goal, but it doesn't matches up for what both of us were doing. So it's a little bit problem for us. Having trouble setting up backend on AWS. We're trying to do something that is a little more. So we're still having a problem doing this. Yeah. So the success is we're able to use the backend. We're able to get the amount of data we need, and we were able to merge the code to make sure our code works with each other. And yeah, that really took us a lot of time because we had to actually look into the code and understand how the other person get the data from and how they process through the data, and which is a little bit waste of time, but once we got it done, it's fairly easy for us to keep working. Yeah, so one of our thing is we're not satisfied of our website performance, but you're fetching like 50,000 records. It's just gonna be kind of slow. So while we're still having a problem with the backends with AWS, technology we're only using chart.js as for now. I think this will be sufficient for our application. So I'm going to demonstrate the application right now. So here's our home page. We have a couple pictures of Beach County. I think this is National Harbor. So then you go data button, and here it will load the entire data. So, and then you can choose what years you want to do. So let's say we can use 2021. This is all the data that you can use from the API. And we can see 2012, and then you could also let's say put in release. Yeah, so that's why we're talking about the performance, because it's kind of slow. But the filter works. It works as it should be. So the next thing is we're going to visualization. So visualization it's the same thing. You will have to fetch the data again, but once you fetch the data, it looks pretty good. We set the default using fetch agency. Basically, what it does is it based on agency to populate those data. So you can see like the education department, we can see environmental department, we can see public works and transportation, probably related to the bus or roads or anything like that, and housing. Yeah, so with this donut chart, you can see a lot of stuff that's going on with the spending, and you can see that which departments spend a lot of money. Obviously, that's a big chunk of the PG County spending on education. And here's also the bar chart. It's just another visualization to let you understand the standard situation. So here we have some data. Let me choose 2012. Wow. Oh wow, it shows up various agency. I guess it's probably education. Oh, education is not that interesting. So we could say fetch payees, and it shows up a lot of payees. Yeah, so Board of Education, interesting. So yeah, this is pretty much everything we have for our demonstration. Our next step, we would like to include more functionality for analytic purposes, and also potentially improve website performance in the future. And I thank you for being here, and I thank you for watching this video.